Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about the sensory organ of Escoliodon. This is the first sensory organ of Escoliodon, that is olfactory organ or olfactory sac, situated ventrally. They are characteristically large in plasmabranchs, correlated with a highly developed sense or of smell for perception of chemical substances dissolved in water. So we know that Scoliodon is known as dogfish. So this is the reason why Scoliodon is known as dogfish, because its smell or sensory power is well developed. Each olfactory sac is a blind pouch, and there is only one opening. This is external nares. This is the one opening. So it is known as blind pouch. Inner wall of olfactory sac possesses two set of folds called Schneiderian folds. So there is two set of folds, that is Schneiderian folds. Then olfactory nerve going to olfactory lobe of brain. The olfactory sac opens to the outside ventrolaterally by the external nares. So this is the olfactory organ of Scoliodon. Next, eye, second sensory organ. There is a immovable eyelid. This is upper eyelid and lower eyelid, but it is immovable. Here are eye muscles. There are two oblique eye muscles, that is superior oblique muscle and inferior oblique muscle. These are the two, superior oblique muscle and inferior oblique muscles. So two oblique muscles and four recti muscles. These are anterior rectus muscle, that is also known as internal rectus muscle. Then posterior or external rectus muscle. The third is inferior rectus muscle, and the fourth is superior rectus muscles. So there are four rectus muscles. The internal structure of eye, the unique character is that presence of a vertical slit-like pupil. So it is important that pupil is vertical slit-like. In elasmobranch, choroid contains cells with granules of guanine crystals. So this is the choroid which contain guanine crystals. This one is choroid which contain guanine crystals, forming a light reflecting surface called tapetum lucidum. Then the working of the eye in shark are large but separated far so that binocular vision is not possible, and power of accommodation or power of adjustment is poor because of non-contractile pupil and little change in shape of lens. This is the lens. So little power of accommodation, there are two reasons. One is non-contractile pupil and the other is little change in shape of lens. A shark is normally long-sighted and also color-blind due to absence of cones in retina. This is the retina, and the cones are absent, so it is color-blind. Next, ear. This is the third sensory organ. The internal ear is present in fishes. No external ear and middle ear present. So only internal ear is present. External and middle ear is absent. The internal ear is known as membranous labyrinth, and the structure is that main body or vestibule of membranous labyrinth is laterally compressed and made of dorsal utriculus and ventral sacculus. This is sacculus and this is utriculus. So dorsal utriculus, this one, and ventral sacculus, this one. Anterior outgrowth of utricle is known as recessus utriculi, and a posterior outgrowth of sacculus is called lagina cochlea. This one is the lagina cochlea, which is forerunner of an elaborate cochlea of higher form of vertebrates, especially the mammals. So this is the forerunner of cochlea of mammals. Then the cavity of membranous labyrinth contains a fluid that is called endolymph, and in which float minute calcareous particles, the otolith. So otolith, the minute particles are present in endolymph, that is the fluid present in membranous labyrinth. From the endolymphatic cavity of sacculus arise a slender tube, the ductus endolymphaticus, and it opens to outside on the top of the cranium by its aperture lying in the parietal fossa. So an endolymphatic duct arises from this sacculus and opens to the outside of the cranium. Next, the space between auditory capsule and membranous labyrinth is the perilymphatic space, also containing a fluid called perilymph. So perilymph is present in perilymphatic space, that is the space between auditory capsule and membranous labyrinth. Next, the large external opening of perilymphatic space is called fenestra, and the membranous labyrinth is innervated by auditory nerve. This is the nerve. And group of receptors and sensory cells bearing stiff hairs and spots present in utriculus and sacculus called maculae. If there are sensory cells present in ampullae of semicircular canals, then it is called cristae. Next, the functions of the internal ear is that internal ear of dogfish is also called statoacoustic organ because of their two important functions. The first is static function, that is balance, and the second is acoustic function, that is organ of hearing. Next, the fourth sensory organ of Scoliodon is the neuromast organ or the lateral line system. It is also found in cyclostomes and aquatic stages of amphibia. In dogfish, it includes lateral line, neuromast, and pit organs. Then, what is the lateral line? Lateral line runs along the either lateral side of trunk and tail, So the lateral lines are present on each side of the trunk and tail. And the neuromast organ are rheoreceptors or current receptors. They can perceive vibrations of very low frequency and detect disturbance in water such as caused by the movement of other fishes. And the pit organ are small ectodermal pits are found on surface of head of dogfish. Pit organs are regarded to be isolated individual neuromast or rheoreceptor. So the lateral line system includes three organs: lateral line, the neuromast organ, and pit organ, which is also an isolated individual neuromast. Then the last sensory organ of Scoliodon is ampullae of Lorenzini. Each pore leads to an elongated mucus-filled tubule. This is the tubule beneath the skin and terminates below into 8 to 9 bulb-like chambers, the ampullary sacs. These are the ampullary sacs, 8 or 9 ampullary sacs, arranged radially around a central core, the centrum. This is the core, the centrum, around which the ampullary sacs are arranged. They are thermoreceptor and responding to slight changes in the temperature. So this is all about the sensory organ of Scoliodon. Thank you.